Hello everybody, my name is InfamousMango, and is this how you make a video again? So last time I made a video, I apologize for not making a video for about a month and a half, and I was very skeptical about how many people are actually going to watch my last commentary. I thought like everyone would be like, my channel would be dead. And it turned out to be my most watched commentary in the shortest amount of time. So I have other commentaries with more views, more total views, but that commentary got all of its views in like a couple of days, which really was awesome, and I was pretty surprised. And so I was like, yeah, I should take longer breaks now. So I took about a 3 or 4 month break, and next time I'm taking about a 7-month break from making a video. That was a joke, and you probably didn't laugh, and I probably shouldn't jinx it because that could happen, so let's just move on. So if you haven't heard, a big YouTuber is being sued for about $7.5 million from a music label. This is about a week old story, and I wanted to make the video a while back obviously, but I mean that's why you're seeing it now because I didn't. So basically Michelle Phan, pardon my pronunciation, but that's the YouTuber. She's a cosmetics guru. She does makeup tutorials, that sort of thing. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's what she does. And she has over 6 million subscribers. She might even be hitting 7 million soon. She has her own cosmetics company. She has endorsement deals like with Dr. Pepper. So she's pretty big. She's doing it. She's successful. And then you have Ultra Records, the music label, which is suing her, and they have some of the very popular EDM artists like Deadmau5, Cascade, Steve Aoki, Benny Benassi, and a bunch more. So what's basically happening is Ultra Records basically recently in a week said that, hey, 50 instances on her videos she used our music, and for every time she did, we're suing her for 150 grand. Now I don't know about you, but $7.5 million is a lot for anyone, and like I said, she's really successful, but I mean that's still a lot of money. So anyways, the first time I saw this was in a Philip DeFranco video, and the first thing I thought was, wow, this is finally happening, and that's basically what Philip DeFranco thought as well. Now I'm not saying I wanted this to happen, but it was about time something like this would happen, because in the gaming community, if you don't know, copyright is a huge thing. And the fact is, a lot of companies in the last like 1 or 2 years started claiming people's videos. So they weren't suing people, but they were going through YouTube's system and saying, hey, you're using our content, we want all the money you make from that video. Now the dumb thing is, pardon me, was that if you make like a 20-minute video and you use like a 10-second clip, a cutscene from a video game, that video game company can come after you and say, hey, you're using our content, so we want to make all the money you make from that video, so we want all of that. And Angry Joe actually brought out a good point, saying that they should come to a compromise where the company gets a percentage of the money from the video based on how much of their content is used in the YouTuber's video, which made sense because if you have a 10-second clip in a 20-minute video, why should the video game company get 100% of the money? Either way, all of this is possible because YouTube or Google doesn't want to get in trouble with other companies as well, like other video game companies, so they let other companies come in and file copyright claims. So now this is not the gaming community, this is like the rest of the YouTube community. A music company is coming in and saying, hey, that's our content and we want money. But the thing is, they're not just copyright claiming, they're suing her, which is pretty crazy. And what I really thought about when I saw this was, how is this going to change YouTube after this? Are bigger YouTubers going to be more careful now and be like, crap, I have a lot of videos where I didn't get permission? And are other companies going to follow suit? Are other record labels going to follow suit and start suing people? Now the thing about the gaming community is, some companies realize that, hey, if we sue YouTubers, a lot of people are gonna hate us. I mean, the internet is like an army. If you screw with one person, everyone will come after you. So a lot of companies realized this and said, hey, these YouTubers are actually helping us promote our game, so why don't we just let them be and let them make their money from their videos? So a lot of people did that, and a lot of people like those companies because they're letting YouTubers be more flexible and free with posting videos. Some other video game companies are like, yeah, no, Nintendo, we want 100% of that money. But that being said, it's not saying the video game companies are wrong. I just feel like in our generation on YouTube, we feel like behind a keyboard when we make videos, no one can really hurt us, no one can basically go after us. But really, copyright is a real thing. You can go to jail for it. You keep being, of course, sued millions of dollars for it. So I mean, video game companies have the right to file complaints on YouTube, I guess, but the fact is, making 100% of the money from YouTubers' videos is kind of stupid. So they should kind of change that and maybe do what Angry Joe said and come to a compromise. But that's the gaming community, right? Now back to the Michelle Phan story. Now the funny thing is that Michelle Phan, through her lawyers, released a statement saying that she had permission from Ultra Records to use their music. And so now this makes no sense, because when would a company give permission to someone and then sue them after for not having permission? So where does this miscommunication happen? I don't know. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. So Michelle Phan is filing a counter lawsuit against Ultra Records. And TMZ actually posted that Ultra Records wants her to reveal how much money she's made from YouTube, and they want all of her profits. But I think they really worded it badly, because I don't think they want all her profits. But out of the 50 times she's used their music, those instances, all those video views have racked up to about 150 million views. So they want all that money, something like that. So I mean, it's really interesting to see what's going to happen, because this has never happened before to YouTuber. And like I said, in our generation, we feel kind of protected. But obviously, bigger YouTubers have a big target on their back. Us small YouTubers, no one's going to want to waste money to come after me. Unless I become rich and I'm making a lot of money, then they're going to want my money as well. So it's going to be cool to see what happens, because I wonder if other music companies are going to go after YouTubers after this, or if they're going to what am I saying? Tongue twisters. That's not even a tongue twister. I'm just bad at talking right now. But if they're going to hang back and not like go after YouTubers, because like I said, the internet is an army. If you mess with someone, everyone's going to hate you. And a lot of gaming companies realized that and kind of said, okay, we're just going to leave YouTubers alone and let them promote our games and let them make their own little money they have. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I wanted to take this time to tell you guys that a lot of times people used to ask me for advice on YouTube. And I used to kind of stress music, and that music is very important. It's a good part about videos, but you need to be careful about what you use. And what I really do is I find small artists on YouTube who are not really that noticed, but music they make is really good, because you can find a lot of people like that. And I message them and I ask them for permission to use their music. And usually it's even better to say that I might monetize my video, or I have a partnership, so can I use your music in my videos, because you're telling them that you're going to be making money and asking them for permission. So if you ever get in trouble, a copyright claim, you can provide to YouTube proof. To be honest though, like providing proof to YouTube that they give you permission in an email or a YouTube message is kind of iffy, because anyone can fake things these days. So I don't know how that exactly works. But let's say your channel clicks one day and someone wants to sue you, that little artist, because you became big. You can say, hey, you gave me permission right here. So you can always YouTube message them. I've done that before, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, just to get in contact, that's a good way, but asking for permission, try to make it more formally and lay out all the terms. Maybe send them an email, because emails are really good, because you can track it and say, hey, I got it on this date at this time, etc. And even better, the best way is to get a contract. So if you make a contract up and you get the person to sign it, that's even better. I got like a couple people to do that for me, my channel. But I mean, a lot of people don't want to do that because it's a lot of work to make a contract and stuff. The only reason I did that is to be careful, because I myself knew that copyright is a big thing right on the internet, and it's very important. Like I said, you can go to jail or face charges. So I try to do that, but a lot of even artists, small artists, are like, yo, it's okay, just use my music. They don't really care. But I mean, contracts are the best way, because you're saying you have written permission. So you can make one up and send it to them and say, hey, you're giving me permission from now on to use your music and monetize my videos. So it's really a mutual relationship, because you're having awesome music in your videos and you're spreading their music around the internet. And it's really helped a lot of the artists I use, I know. And I'm not like trying to be vain or something, but I've really seen a lot of people that in my comments and stuff start using their music, the people I promote. So that's really awesome to see, you know. Like I said, mutual relationship, so it all works out. So like I said, get permission. And what's even better is if you post in your description where you got the music from. So the artist, the song name, and link back to their channel. That's even better because you're promoting them that way so people can find them. And that's what I do in every single video. So that's all I'm gonna say. What do you guys think? Do you think companies are gonna start going after YouTubers after this? What do you think is gonna happen? Do you want Michelle Phan to lose $7.5 million? I don't know. Anyways, sorry about this commentary if it kind of sucked, because I'm kind of new to this again, even though I don't post that much. I mean, that's the reason I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm saying now. I just want to drink something because my mouth is so dry. And yeah, peace. You did not need to know that, but okay, bye.